Hey guys, V here with the next video in my video series for Escape Academy. This one, of course, is going to be covering Lab Rat. This video will show you all of the puzzle solutions as well as get you that A+ rating that you need for the Overachiever trophy/achievement. There are no other miscellaneous trophies in this one, so we're just going to be focusing on completing the room and reading the one edition of the Escapists Times for that extra trophy/achievement. So without any further delay, let's go ahead and get this going.
Greetings, pupil.
Okay, so as you can see, our main objective for this one is going to be hacking Quanti, which is this large computer screen in front of us right now. And the first thing we're going to do is repair a wall. So if you turn around at the start and look at the red door, you'll see that there's some electrical pipes with 3 pieces missing. So we're just going to go ahead and pick up those 3 pieces and repair this. That way they are out of our inventory and we don't have to worry about them. So if you go to the other side of the room, on this couch is going to be the first piece. So go ahead and pick that up. And then turn to the left, and hanging on the wall is going to be the second piece. And then down in the TV room on the left side on the couch is going to be the third piece. So go ahead and pick that up. And then make your way back to the wall and go ahead and put all of those pieces on to connect these tubes. And again, this is just to clear out your inventory and make sure that we don't need those later. So now what we need to do is get our little rat friend who's in the TV room. You can see him eating a little pizza slice over there. We need to get him into this cage so that we can power up basically everything here. So in order to do that, we need to feed him the donut that is inside the vending machine on the right side of this TV room. And as you can see, it says Snack Doku on the top, and that's basically telling you that this is a Sudoku puzzle. If you don't know how to do Sudoku puzzles, there is a little cheat sheet here to show you basically how they're played, but we're not going to worry about that. I'm going to just go ahead and show you the solution for it. So these blank spots, basically they're going to have a letter and a number, and the letters and numbers can't be in the same row or column or any of that sort. So with a little magic switch, I'm just going to go ahead and put those in there so we can see that the donut is in C4, but we don't have any money to get that just yet. So go ahead and back out of the vending machine and turn around, and on the little coffee table here just in front of the TV are a bunch of coins. So go ahead and pick those up and then go back to the vending machine and then use the coins in the vending machine. And again, C4 is where the donut was. So put in C4 and pick up that donut. And then if you just turn to the left, there is going to be a newsstand here, and this is where we're going to read the Escapists Times edition for this level. So make sure you interact with that before moving forward. And then go over to the other side of the room where our little rat friend is. And of course, when you get too close to him, he's gonna run away. But there is a plate that you can place where you can place the donut on, and he will come right out. So pick him up when he does. And then exit out of this room and go back to that cage and place him in the cage. And there we go. Now we have some power. And if you turn around and look at Quanti, you can see that there are some lasers that are blocking your way here, and we need to turn those off. So if you go to the other side of the room, there's this laser control panel here, and we need a password to turn them off. But of course we don't have a password, so go ahead and click Forgot Password. And we need Quanti's mother's name and his dog's name. So to get that, go ahead and exit out of the little console and make your way to the 5 computer screens over here on the other side of the room, just the opposite side of where Quanti is. And then if you click on any of these, you'll see that you need a passcode with some symbols on it. And those symbols are shown on the screensavers on these monitors. So the far left one is making a square, the next one is making a circle, the third one is making a square, the next one is a triangle, and of course the last one is a circle. So that's going to be your passcode to enter the computers. It's going to be square, circle, triangle, circle. So go ahead and put that in. So again, square, circle, square, oops, that was supposed to be triangle, and circle. And then go to Files, and then click on Mama. And this is Quanti's mom's name, which is Delilah or Delilah, which is a play on computers, of course. And then if you click on Bark, you will get the dog name. So the dog's name is Sprocket, and the mom's name is Delilah. So go back to that laser control panel. And we're gonna put in Delilah for the mother's name and Sprocket for the dog's name. And if you hit submit, you will get your password, which of course is safer. So hit that red X and then put in safer. And now the lasers are done, but we're not quite out of the room just yet. Just to the right of the laser control panel is the persona panel. And here we need to put a virus into this machine. And we're gonna use model 13 in order to do this. So if you've been kind of looking around or exploring on your own, you'll see that model 13 has seen many better days. And he's kind of just like all over the place here. So this is basically tied to that console over there. But if you just go over just to the left, you'll see that there's this little machine here that has a bunch of ones on the top and a bunch of zeros on the bottom. And the switches, the 8, 4, 2, 1, if you flip them up, they'll add over to the right-hand side. Just like that, so all of them will equal 15. So we need this number to be 13. So with all the switches up as 15, you can already see that removing 2 will make 13. So once that says 13, you need to read the ones and zeros in the order that they show. So it'll be 1, 1, 0, 1. So with that, go ahead and turn around and interact with the computer again and go to viruses. And we're gonna put in that number. So 1, 1, 0, 1. And this is gonna create a virus for number 13. So with that little disk in hand, go back to the persona console over here and go ahead and put in that disk. And we're not quite there yet. Instead, we're gonna have a little bit of a disco party going on. And for this one, if you look at the grid on the floor in front of you, it does match the number of monitors in front of you. Sorry, on the screen where Quanti is. So on the screen, there is one set of footprints and you need to step on that square to match those footprints. And we need to get to the next set of footprints without hitting the red little executing virus skull things. So from here, we're gonna go up 1, left 2, down 2, and here we can just go ahead and run off of the little mat and then just all the way to the other side. So the bottom right square is where we're gonna stand. And now we are inverted. So everything is gonna be backwards here. So we're gonna go left 2, and then up 2, and then we're gonna go down 2 and right 1. And there we go. Now we have officially hacked him, sort of, kind of ish, but this door has opened. So go ahead and go on inside and through the next door and interact with the next computer console to finish the hacking. And this next part is kind of funky. This admittedly took me quite a while to figure out how to actually do this part because I didn't really understand it at the beginning, but yeah, okay, that's why I'm here for you guys. So on this chart, you can see there are a bunch of shapes with certain colors and a number next to them. And throughout this room, there are these switches, and all of these switches have a square, a triangle, and a circle, and a light above them. So for instance, this F is a yellow square, a yellow triangle, and a white circle. G is a blue square, a blue triangle, and a red circle. So if we look at this little manual over here, anything that is a red square, a blue triangle, or a white circle is worth 1 point. Anything that is a yellow square, a white triangle, or a blue circle is worth 2 points, and the same with 3 and 4. So just as an example, if we're looking at the E switch, we can see that it's a red square, so red square is worth 1. Blue triangle is worth 1. White circle is worth 1. And just to further that, with the F, it's a yellow square, so the yellow square is worth 2. A yellow triangle is worth 4. And a white circle, and the white circle, of course, is worth 1. So you want to hit these switches in the order from the least points to the highest points. And of course, I'm going to go ahead and tell you which ones are it. So 3 is going to be the starting point, which is going to be E. And then 4, is going to be B. And then 5 is going to be D. And then 6 is going to be H. And then 7 is going to be F. And then 8 is going to be G. And then 9 is going to be C. And then 10 is going to be A. And there we go. That finishes up this room and hacks Quanti as we needed to do, and that unlocks the machine learning trophy. And just to show you, we did get our A+ rating on this, which of course is what we were going for. So that'll finish this one up. And as always, thank you all for watching, and be sure to check out the playlist if you're looking for any other levels that are currently available in Escape Academy.